had some left over the next day. You like fried them up. That's like called potato farrels. Is there like an Irish food that you like really feel strongly about other than potato waffles? Like Irish stew. Okay, so we filled Big Ice Irish chimichanga, a little bit of cocaine, a little bit of the cheese, and I'm gonna brush this here flour paste on it.
Hello, hello, and welcome back to Chained Echoes, where I don't remember a single thing that has happened. Um, oh, that's right. Okay, we made it to the. Oh, I can just teleport whenever. Okay, that's cool. We made it to the mountain range, and we figured out we could change our party members. Hmm. Oh, I did indeed figure the bridge was a cutscene. All right. And if I could still remember all the voices I gave them, boy, would I be doing all the voiceovers. Impossible. Oh. How could Terran set up a camp so close to the border so quickly? By knowing in advance what was going to happen in Farnsport. Oh. They can see us. Why the long faces? This is great news. They can escort us home. That's not. Nope. Oh, this is a new side of her. I don't care what you believe in. Take me to your officer. Let him check my birthright. Shit. He's giving us a. Uh-oh. Done. Rob, why are y'all in the back? Oh. Oh boy, here we go. Who the fuck is that? Isn't Baki an anime? What was that? Who is that? Oh my gosh. Dude, I totally thought he was such a throwaway character. I don't even remember giving him a good voice. Gotta love a man of his honor. Oh my gosh. Funny story, stream. I forgot to hit record. I guess that's easily remedied. Hello, hello, and welcome back. Today we get to try whatever's on the other side of this bridge. I actually just started up the game and saw what was over here, but I forgot to hit record, which is hilarious, right? So now we get to go all the way through this little conversation we were going through, which wasn't very long, but it always sucks to restart. Anyway. Impossible. How could Terran set up a camp so close to the border so quickly, by knowing in advance what was going to happen in Farnsport? Why the long faces? This is actually great news. They can escort us home. Stop! The bridge is closed. Turn back. You need to let us through. Our way leads us on an urgent mission to Tormund. I guess there's something wrong with your hearing. This passage is closed. Get lost. The only thing getting lost is your job, soldier. You don't know who you are talking to. I am Princess Celestia Valkyria of Terran. Ha! And we are supposed to believe you? I don't care what you believe in. Take me to your officer. Let him check my birthright. What is that noise? Send these people away. Mathieu. General, a woman claims to be the lost Princess Celestia. I beg your pardon. You do indeed look amazingly similar to the princess. Identical would be the fitting word. Forgive my distrust. It is rare to meet lost princesses in the middle of the wild, so allow me to ask, where do you come from and where are you going? I have a bad feeling about this. Do not mention that we were eyewitnesses at the banquet. I know. People say a new war is on the horizon. I want to stand by my brother during this time. So, is that what you want? You are not going to put any funny ideas into your brother's head, are you? What I do and not do is none of your business, General. This unnecessary war... Unnecessary? The Scania had emissaries from Terran and Gravos laid that evening. I myself escaped by the skin of my teeth. Is this cowardly death of our countrymen not reason enough for war? Don't you dare to interrupt me. Or do you want to claim that a demon had invaded the palace? Opened his big bad mouth and devoured everyone? Who's going to believe you? My brother trusts me. As well as me, when he gave me the order to find a proper trigger for a new war. My brother did that. It didn't go exactly as I planned, but the random attack of this beast steered the story in a suitable direction. Your brother will get his war. As for you, Prince Frederick would be happy to see you return. But for Terran, you are useless. How dare you talk to the princess like that, General? But you could still have a use for your homeland. The prince ordered me to do anything necessary to start this war. What reaction will the people show when they hear about the murder of their princess by Scania? I have checked it. She is an impostor, and this is to be punished by death. Kill her. What? One moment, General. Now shut up, you've wasted enough of the General's time. Leave no survivors. It's about that time that our little Felix gets some exercise. The frick is that? Jeez. A giant from Baki? Isn't Baki the anime dude? We saw them at the battle in Wernshire as well. Terran is taming them like dogs. Unfortunately, it does not look particularly tame to me. In their veins flows the blood of the berserkers. We stand no chance. What? What's going on? Len, Rob. Len, Rob. Ro. A single sky armor from Farnsport, huh? If they take the princess hostage. This must not happen. Soldiers, get the magicians. Wait. You are just in time. Isn't... I said I owed you a favor, remember? I am a man of honor. I mean... Like, heck yeah, I was saying this earlier. Heck yeah, Rose, gotta love a man of honor and everything. But it's also, why did he talk about taking her hostage? And you are the best, Ro. Yeah, this is what got me. They tell you right away, and it's like, wait a minute. I was literally celebrating he came to the rescue. Len, watch out. Son of a gun. Princess! What is the matter with you, Ro? Ha! I spit on my honor when it comes to preventing this war. I'm not here to settle my debt with you. It was settled the moment your lie was lifted, Princess Celestia. You are coming with me. This war must be stopped. I can't have my newborn daughter experience any more bloodshed and hunger. No, this will not repeat. That is why I want to prevent this war, Ro. If you kidnap me, my brother has every reason to declare war on Ascania. If I speak to him, then... Silence. You know your brother longs for this war. There is no way around it. Your love for your brother blinds you and leads us to ruin. Your brother's love for you, on the other hand, might give us an advantage. If you really care about Ascania, come with me, Len. I beg you. If I follow you, it's all over. My brother's anger will ravage like a storm. I can calm him, Ro, so clear the way. So be it. By force, then. Oh, jeez. Alright. She shouldn't go first either. I don't know, maybe this is good. Let's do it. See what happens. What do we get? Alright. What do you think he's gonna be weak to, right? Fire, maybe? Probably not. Well, we're gonna need armor break for sure. Oh, that's a lot of damage, actually. I can steal from him. Dust. I need to do more damage. Oh no. I was not paying attention to that. Oh no. Is he still in? Okay, no more counter stance. Oil went away, whatever. Ah, water is the weakness. Okay. Nice. He's going to explode. Why? When? Why? Holy what? Rob, you're freaking insane, dude. Oh shoot, the game changes here. Dang, this would be a good time to have chat be able to tell me which one to pick. Oh. Let's go, Sienna. Oh gosh. What the f... East of here. Why does it sparkle if you can't do anything with it? Wow. Okay. Let's just see what happens. You know the way to win. Whatever, take it. Just wait for counter to go up. Water thrust is the move. Dang, 740, holy crap. Way better to wait on that one. Now he's got the counter problem. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. There it is. Can you cleanse his counter stance? No. Review. Just attack. Counter stance extended. Still didn't get it. Alright. still have it? I don't know. Oh. Hmm. So by skipping that cutscene, it actually just auto chose Glenn and Len. We'll do this one more time. Doesn't look like it's gonna change the story that much. Rob, you're so crazy for this. I cannot believe it. Oh. Wow. Okay, alright. We're gonna save. And then really quick, I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna pause the recording. I'm gonna look up Oh. Okay, well, I have looked it up, and as it turns out, it doesn't matter which one you pick. They all end up doing the same thing. So... 1, 2, 3? Probably... hardest to easiest, maybe? Which way do we have to go? Something about east? Just go east, right? What's this for here? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Let's just go. Oh, there we go. What does herbal collar do? Oh, immunity to poison. That does seem really good. Wait. Yeah, she's done up on passives, okay. That's interesting. Why did it go there? I don't know. Who cares? Auto shield. Earth resistance. Okay. I need whatever they have. Holy moly. I need to go heal. I mashed that really fast. Doesn't do that again because I still want to take Oh, I can't. Darn. Maybe I try to avoid enemies. Oh, just one guy. I gotta fight him. How do I fight that guy? Come down and fight me, bird. What are you doing? Alright, whatever. Pretty straightforward, actually. Doesn't seem that fun. Like a path down. No. Doesn't look like it. Wait. Hello. All right. How? Easy game? Dude, what are you talking about? She has every one of her enemies and detractors here, like... That 5-leaf clover, I'm gonna need it. I need all of that luck. Where did this soldier... They were just here. Where'd they go? What? Now that we know. Oh well. Okay, lame. House left and house right. Wow, you're listening to me? Not only rude, but stupid as well. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're getting called stupid for listening? That's crazy. Burns lunchbox, but birds at the entrance. Okay, so you're gonna let me through now. What's in the right house? Nobody and nothing. Or something I just didn't see. He's at entrance. Oh. That guy's upset about something. This is totally dangerous. Alright, we fight something like a little oven or whatever he said and put earth or water. Toxic extender. Paralyze extender. Doom resistance. This is the entrance to the mines. That looks like the way I need to go. Right? Oh. Perfect. Is this an inn? Blacksmith shop? I like if I don't. What is all of this? Oh. Oh. That's crazy. Maybe I did want a room, man. What? This place is feeling like a maze. Where's the ends? I might have screwed myself, but just checking the branches of the maze. Whoa. That's cool. You won't touch the soldiers, but will you still help me distract one? Alright, well at least you gave me a hint. But then what happens if I get too close? Stop me. Okay. I didn't even pay attention to what was in there. Nothing great for that. Anything at 4? No. Seemed really good. Huh, I guess not. I guess gain HP after kill. Okay, I didn't see any other way to go. Okay, we will. Blah, blah. Now I need a key. clothing shop. What? Okay, if we're here. I might be stuck. There's a soldier who can't get around. Oh. Never mind, I am no longer stuck. Darn it. Wait a second. Oh. Okay. You can't do anything with that key. Her old days of wearing armor. Interesting. That was me. Interesting. So many crystals. So many crystals. The crystals. Oh yes, that is actually correct, isn't it? Huh? There you go. So wait. Is that how I got rid of them? Hmm. The heck is that? Forgot about this right stick for this. Where's that? That was dope. Oh. Oh, now that you mention it, I can hear my sword calling out for some jello. Sword of the Suna, interesting. And I can steal from him, huh? He is weak to fire. Get you bleeding? What's this guy's special? to do it. Let's check it out. Whoa! Huh? We're done here. They are strong. Everybody side eyes are failure. Hey, mercenary, how about you give me a hair? My man is missing one thing, still one. No matter what she paid, I'll pay double. Why didn't you say so sooner? What are you doing? Why, mercenary follows the sound of the coin. Let this be a lesson to you, girl. Dang, bro, for real? You miserable? Good choice. Are you crazy? I offered you gold. What kind of mercenary are you? If we changed sides every time someone flipped a coin, nobody would hire us anymore. Reputation is more important than gold. Dang. Bathrez, pretty awesome dude, man. I have to say, that is very admirable, honorable, and we love to see it. That's such a great line. If we changed sides every time someone flipped a coin, nobody would hire us anymore. Reputation is more important than gold. Nice! Let's get out of here. You regret this? Ah. It hurts so much. I can't go on this pain. You hear me, Santa? You'll regret this. Thank you, Bathrez. You paid for it. Here, have the amulet back. Wait. This is not the amulet. It's a stone? Ah, are you talking about the amulet here? No one steals from the red succubus that easily, my dear. But when did you switch it? Switch? You never had it to begin with. Let's continue. No, that's it. We've done our share. No wait, you're supposed to accompany me to the Fear Woods. I didn't know we'd have to deal with Volandis' biggest band of thieves. That costs extra, and I don't think you have more money. We'll take our leave. Why does he... He's saying we. He never says I, he says we. Who is we? He saved your ass, and then you had to taunt him. He saved your butt, and then you had to taunt him. Ah, Sienna, you make it so hard for yourself. Well, with that done, it's actually a good place to stop that episode. This episode. Shifty odds. Anyway, if you liked it, like, follow, subscribe if you do all that stuff. And we'll see you next time on the next episode, whenever that may be. Probably right now. Anyway, bye-bye. Hello, hello, and welcome back to Chained Echoes. Last time, I do remember, we were Sienna. I thought that at the point in the story we were at, it would branch off and you would have 3 separate little mini chapters. That was not the case. That was not the case at all. The game's going to make you do all three of them anyway, which is pretty cool. And we just finished Sienna, who, by some luck, got her butt saved by a mercenary with honor, and then proceeded to ruin it by bragging. He was well within his rights to just leave her for dead, and she ruined it by bragging. But anyway, here we are. Apparently you're supposed to do Glenn and Len first. Which is kind of funny, but I don't really see how that's going to affect it that much considering what happened on Sienna's path. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're basically ready to get started. Just need a few moments for a thing. 1 second. All right, chat. I think I got an idea. Excuse me. What I should have done was go through it, but we didn't. So, we're going to save over 1. And when we come back next time, we load 2. That way we get the little bit of intro cutscene, and then we load back 1, and we continue. I wish I could do something about... the extra save slots. Wish I could, like, delete them. That doesn't seem to be an option. But anyway, I'm gonna be honest, chat, whoever's listening. I want to catch up on my video uploads quite a bit. So, here we have done my Chained Echoes for the first. There's a Tales episode coming out. Alan Wake is coming out. We're good. I need to pull out... We need to play... Actually, you know what? This is break time. I'm not going to play Jade Empire right now because I don't want to change the title. So I'm simply going to load back up chained echoes. And we will come back in a minute. Hello, hello, and welcome back. We just had... Right, wait. We just did Sienna's part of this little crossroads to the game. It's pretty interesting. Her mind is higher, right? Yeah. Yep. That was it. And every hit. Oh my goodness, that would be so amazing. Oh, hit everybody. Hit everybody with water. We're gonna need that right now. Or soon. I don't know. I would have liked Heavy Strike more, but whatever. Attack and Magic. Lowers Overdrive. Out could be nice. Berserker style. Let's go with attack up. Alright, that's about it. This episode will probably just be whatever is going on with them. Oh, wow. We are far from everybody. I will be kind of done to get through the prehistoric era, it feels like. Great Sword Master. Oh. Teleport not currently possible. Oh my gosh, they actually thought of that. What the heck is that? Waterfly. Weak to wind. Okay. I don't like that the trees are in the way of everything, but whatever. Nice crit, that crit mattered. None of these... I'm sure these would be really useful if I was playing on harder difficulty. I don't need to spend half an hour on random encounters though. I really that gets so, that stuff gets so old really fast, I have to say. Like, I get it, it's supposed to be a challenge and it's difficult and the sense of accomplishment and all that. I get it. I really do. But if I'm playing a video game, man, I don't want to take 30 minutes on literally what are referred to as trash. Like, it started within the communities from the fans, but now it's actual, like, lingo that the people would use, the developers would use themselves. These are trash mobs. Like, the weakest of the bunch. You're not supposed to spend a lot of time on them. What do you mean the that this difficulty makes every fight literally half an hour? Because if you miss one turn of your abilities, you're screwed. Like, that's no fun. That's no fun, man. I don't care who you are. Even this, climbing up and down more than once, just because I had to go right for the chests and then left to find out that this was just a shortcut all the way down. That's more fun than sitting here for 30 minutes on one battle. Like, oh wait. Oh. Like, never in a million years, man. I could not. "30 minutes to explore one little map area? No problem. I will look at every little secret and detail, probably because there's a reason to. I mean, depending on the game, at least anyway, one could say that this is all just, what is it, tiles? Right? They layer the tiles over and over and over, and that's how you get these special backgrounds where it's like, see, that's clearly, there's crystal tile A, crystal tile A, crystal tile B because it's looking the other way. Like, it's stuff like that, you know? Crystal tile C because it's a different color. But actually it looks like, yeah, dynamic lighting in the game. So that one looked brighter at first. This one's gonna look brighter when the light gets over there. But anyway, even to look around all this stuff like that, someone took the time to draw it with hand through computer program, whatever. Like that thing breathing over there. I still don't know what those things are. But I'll look at it. I'll spend a few minutes looking at it, and I'll still have more fun than sitting in a stupid battle for longer than I really need to. Sky armors? These are X300P models. That's unbelievable. They're the most recent models produced by the MRC. They have double the horsepower of the previous model and use less fuel at the same time. It's the biggest generational jump between models since the P100. Look how smoothly their joints twist before changing directions. It's beautiful. Your passion does you credit. Ah, look, over there. Is that one town? They're mobilizing for war. How horrible. Do we have to save them? Lord Gustav Ramir is allied with Terran. We should steer a wide berth around this village. Ramir? I've heard this name only recently. Lord Gustav is Rob's father. He's the son of an earl. That explains a lot. Do not speak ill of him. He has gone through much. Sorry. You seem to know him well. During the war, Lord Gustav rebelled against my father, but he was quickly put in his place. Rob was taken as a ward to the royal castle. There he grew up with me. Dang. Dang. They took Rob because he... Wow. Life is a hostage. He was the son of an earl, but was not treated any better than a court maid. That must have been very painful for him. I'm sorry, I didn't know. You are awfully sorry for something. You are awfully often sorry for something. Don't be. I'm sorry. I mean, okay. Anyway, let's move on. The time to camp. It's pretty dark. Yeah, he's can only push for so long. Wow. Moon, dude, that was awesome. Say, I know it's none of my business, but what do you plan to do about your brother? Mathieu seems to have confirmed that Prince Frederick ordered the murder of Lady Parnella. Mathieu is a liar. I do not believe a word he says. Don't get me wrong, Glenn. I'm not some naive girl who, despite all the evidence, thinks her brother is innocent. I know him better than any other person in the world, and I know exactly what he is capable of, and it's not little. But that does not mean that he gave the order in this case, nor does that mean I cannot prevent a war by talking to him. I need to see the bigger picture with my own eyes and not betray my brother based on the statement of someone who tried to murder me. You're right. Who else would you trust but your own family? To see the bigger picture, that was also the reason why I fled the castle. You can't understand what it's like to watch the world only on the horizon while you sit idly in the bay window of a tower. You don't know what it's like to be locked up behind walls all your life. Actually, I know that only all too well. You do? The city where I came from was a huge prison. It was a giant pit in the ground. Some rotten buildings built in mud with high walls around them. The guards opened the gates, threw the prisoners inside, and closed the gates behind them. They did not care what happened inside. The law of the strongest ruled in there. If you were strong, hardworking, and had a lot of luck, you were sold as a slave and could leave the city. Are you talking perchance about Golgotha? Yes, I was born behind the walls, the son of a prisoner. You said you could see the world only on the horizon? I couldn't even do that. I didn't even know what the horizon looked like. People talked about it, but I couldn't imagine it. Surrounded by walls, all I knew was the sky above me and the mud beneath my feet. You're a survivor from Golgotha. I did not know that. I'm sorry, how foolish of me. You couldn't have known. After the Jadar exodus, I was freed and joined the Band of the Iron Bull. Being imprisoned for such a large portion of my life is probably the reason why I enjoy flying sky armor so much. Oh shoot, man. This guy's gonna make me choke up. I'm being overwhelmed with emotion. This is not okay. Hold on, 1 second. I need to calm down. He's gonna relate too hard. Is the thing. I'm talking about life being locked up, and it's like maybe I'm being dramatic, but it's very similar to the way some people have to live in this world now. Son of a prisoner, son of a, let's say, lower class family, right? Even lower middle class at this point. I turned 16, and I knew there was no way that I was going to be able to afford a car. In order to get a car, you needed a job. Oh, you're young, you're a kid, ask your parents. Because you have parents. Imagine if I didn't have my parents alive. Like, that'd be even... How do you fucking get a car like that? But anyway, even with my parents, both of them alive, right? Getting a car was, like, out of the picture. There was no way. In my mind. My brother turned 16 and it was, like, the only thing on his mind. I don't understand why he assumed just, like, yeah, I deserve a car because I'm 16. No. I don't know. I actually never even got my license because I just felt there was no point. With all the expenses that you need for a car now, license, registration, gas, insurance, etc., I'm good. I would rather keep the money and use it on something else. I'd walk, take the bus, ride a bike. I'm lucky enough that there's nothing I have to need a car for, really, but at the same time, it's like I couldn't have gotten one even if I wanted it. Even if I wanted it, I couldn't have. And that's the thing that they're getting at here. It's like they wanted to see the world and they couldn't have where they were because of their circumstances. She's a prisoner basically out of abundance because she had to be protected, and he was literally a prisoner basically. It's still relatable. It's not, the story isn't exactly modern, or maybe it is, but their specific personal stories are very reminiscent of today. Like, there's very much still remnants of a class system where the status of your family determines who, like, you're interacting with and dealing with. It doesn't even have to be status, it's just behavior, which is how it's supposed to be, but even that is enough to segregate is a strong word, but separate people, separate kids based on who they are. My dad told me a couple of my friends were like, what was it? They had screws loose, they were a couple cards short of a full deck, you know, not the sharpest tool in the shed, stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, it might have been true. But you know what's funny? Those friends, they got cars. They got all this stuff. Seem to be having a pretty good life as far as I know. I haven't seen them in a while, but it's like his judgment, whether it was right or wrong, prevented me from living. Because my dad didn't make as much money as some of these other people's parents, I couldn't go places. Oh, Trashy, everybody's going to the concert. You coming with? Hold on, I gotta ask. I have to ask. When I was a kid, I had to ask for permission to go out. To go somewhere that was too far away from the house, right? Because at least back then, before phones were so common. But anyway, it's like everyone around you is going out to eat, going out on drives, going shopping, going to the mall, going here, going there, doing this, doing that. And they somehow have the money. They somehow have money to keep spending at all these things, and you're sitting there with like $4 in your pocket left because you've already been to a few of these places, thinking, how do you guys still have money to go? Like, where is all this money coming from? We spend all of our time together except work. It's not like you make a shit ton of money at work. How do you always have the money to be going out and spending it? Always. Because of stuff like this. He loves Sky Armors because it's the furthest thing from anything he ever saw in his life. It's the most exciting thing. For her, just seeing the world and being a normal person is on the same level. Because, again, it's one of the furthest things that she could have gone through. I don't remember where this was going, but, yeah, this is still very much a relatable story. Like, people like Glenn. You were born into poverty, so you don't even know. Like, you don't even know about. This would be like somebody who didn't even know about AI computers right now. All of the AI stuff coming out and what they're doing. Somebody completely oblivious to that. Coming out and looking at your gaming computer like, oh my god, dude, that's so cool. Holy crap, I've never. The last thing I saw was like Diablo, you know, like, oh my god, this is amazing stuff. Holy crap, can I play? Can I what's that? What's this? What's that? What does that do? Oh my god, dude, holy crap. You know, it would be like that. He's never even imagined it. And the thing that makes it what it is he didn't have a choice, right? He was born a prisoner. You were born into this life. Anyway, when we reach Terran, I will see to it that you are generously rewarded. You could use this as capital to start over. That is Killian's most sincere wish, but if I were to choose, then tell me. Back during the battle in Wernshire, I was in the center of the explosion that engulfed it. Wait, you were in the middle of it? How did you survive? I don't know. The explosion pulverized buildings, killed people, vaporized water, and melted skin. But both Killian and I, we didn't have the slightest scratch. The cause of the explosion was... It looked like a grimoire. Not the magic tombs, mind you, but those crystal stones they put into the book's cover. It was bigger than the usual stone. The refracted light shone in the colors of a rainbow. Grimoire, are you sure? I don't know of any with such power. But some ruler on Valanda seems to know it only too well. And Killian and I are searching for information. We want to know what this is all about. That's why you sneaked into the palace. Snuck. Wait. This was on Conan. Is it sneaked or is it snuck? I think they're both usable. And that's why we're traveling to Tormund and trying to help you. We would like to ask your brother to share all his information about the Grimoire with us. You speak of a weapon so powerful that it can end wars on its own. I doubt my brother will share information if he actually possesses any. But I will ask him, I promise you. Thank you, Len. This explosion is still haunting me. Finding information on what happened that day is my way of dealing with it. I will do my best to help you. Sorry. Stop being sorry. Yeah, yes. Let's sleep then. The more we talk about this topic, the harder it will be for me to find good sleep. So be it. Good night, Glenn. Good night, Len. Good night, Len. Oh, of course, yeah. I would love to get a picture of that moon really quick. Didn't work because that button doesn't work. Crap. Oh well. Oh, somebody new? You there, wake up. Oh no! Oh, soldiers! Do we look like soldiers to you? What do you want? I don't know if we fight with her. You know where you are. This is a holy place. You have no business here. My head, damn it. Watch out. It hurts. Sorry, we did not know where we were. It was not on purpose. These are sacred woods. Anyone who enters this forest is sentenced to death. Why are you here then? Hold still or I won't be able to bandage you. We have a state of emergency. Our village, Welland, was attacked by a beast. We wounded it badly, but the beast fled. We are chasing it before it can recover. A beast? Looks like a mix of a bear and a wild boar. Has bright red eyes and is huge. For the wounds we inflicted on it, 3 men had to pay with their lives and 5 others were seriously injured. Zreda, we should not stay here any longer. We are all exhausted. A short break is necessary. The beast will not get far anyway. Can you forgive us for trespassing in this state of emergency? You are armed and look like you can handle your weapons. We'll rest for a moment and then you'll follow us. You want us to help you take down the beast? Don't worry, it can hardly defend itself anymore. Oh. Don't help them? Who are you? What do you want from me? Don't help them. Let us help. We have a different objective. Have you forgotten? I know, but haven't you heard? Bright red eyes? Just like the demon at the banquet. Maybe there's a connection? Besides, we have no choice anyway. Or should we be hanged for entering this forest? Of course not. Alright, get ready while we're still resting. Well, we don't have a choice. It's a nice warning. Map either. Monster came out of nowhere, destroyed 2 houses and a barn. Whoa! Glowing red is possessed by some kind of magic. Monster had never seen anything like it before. Aggressive beast. Finish it off. Okay. Save really quick. Just make sure I feel like I didn't do it right. I don't know. We can take a break for a few minutes. The beast won't get too far. Ready. Get yourself ready. I am. Oh. Wait, what do you say? That's the wrong way. Huh? Fairy? Stop kidding. This is no fairy tale. But... Is this leading us away from helping? Where to indeed? That's weird. Why did I have to go this way then? Don't go any further. What's going on, Glenn? It hurts so much. The voice inside my head. Glenn, what are you talking about? It's here. Huh? Have you seen something? I cannot really see anything. Focus, Glenn. It's a trap. It's a trap! Glenn, dodge! Holy crap. This is Serata's red-eyed beast. How did you know it was coming? Intuition? I guess? Oh my god. Gosh. You hear their laughter? These forest spirits or whatever they are have set us up. Maybe we can defeat it. Look at its injuries. There's no other choice. There's no turning back anymore. Teaching about status now. What? What? If you're heavy, earth does more. If you're dry, water does more. If you're oiled, fire does more. And if you're wet, wind does more. If you're wet, wind makes you colder. If you're oiled up, you get set on fire. If you're dry... I don't see how that makes sense, but sure. It's a dragon? Doesn't have a strength or a weakness. So we want to make the weakness? Let's hit it with water right now. Because then we're gonna oil. Now we have fire thrust. You know, we're gonna ultra move. Rudimentary sky armor. That's funny, actually. Counter physical. Okay, whatever. He doesn't have oil anymore. That's lame. Just keep fire thrusting. Oh. It was wounded. Alright. Kinda smacked it. Ooh-wee. I don't hear their laughter anymore. This forest spirits lured us toward this monster. But why? Glenn, you do not look well. The color has left your cheeks. I. You should have listened to me. The beast that you defeated just now and the demon that attacked the banquet were both born from the planet, born from Eldraea, and they share one common goal. It is to hunt you down and kill you. Do you understand, Glenn? The world wants to see you dead. Glenn! Bro, what the heck? There's only one fate left. The final mark. That was close. No, please, don't! The amulets are still glowing. Thanks to fate. Calm down! How should I? Your cold-hearted mercenary may not care, but I do. Len may no longer be alive. We have to get away from the river first. General Matei will be looking for us. Gillian is right. Sir Victor! The general tried to kill the princess. He will move mountains to find Len. Luckily, there are a lot of mountains here. Let's leave the river behind us as fast as possible. Len is certainly doing well, as are the others. But Sir Victor, our task is to escort the princess to Tormund. I know, Rob. I know. But we have no choice. Sienna and Glenn are capable fighters. They will look out for her. Hopefully, they remember our meeting place. The White Rose Inn. We can meet them there. That sounds like a plan. Let's get going. Fine. Wow. Okie doke. Well. I thought there'd be more from Glenn and Len. Now since we've switched. You will be cleric because your mine is the highest, right? Yeah. And you are warrior. Wait. All I would get is power pierce. But he already has power shot. I don't even know what to give him. Yeah, I don't think you need it. Now you need one of these. I guess you could take that. Alright. That's cool. We'll go with that. We're almost done. We are almost done. We got one more fate to go. And we will find out what happens next time on Chained Echoes. So yeah, like, follow, subscribe if you do all that stuff, and thanks for watching, and we will be back next week with the conclusion to this triple prong fork trident in the road. And yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, and welcome back. Today we are on the final fork of this little fate decision split off. If you don't remember, because why would you? It's probably been like 3 weeks since you saw whatever happened. We were crossing Cortara, Cortaria, whatever it was called. And we made it to a bridge. And on that bridge, we were stopped by some guards. The guards worked for that freaking piece of crap guy, Mathieu. But then they got stopped because Farnsport, somebody from Farnsport, Roe, we thought was super honorable and awesome and cool and had a daughter and everything. Yeah, he went a little crazy because he didn't want his daughter to grow up during wartime, and he could stop it by taking Len hostage, basically. So he was like, yeah, if you're not going to come with me, I'm going to kill you. Or, well, he was going to take her by force. But, I mean, you know. Tomato, tomato. So then we beat him, and he exploded the bridge, and we all fell down. Actually, we didn't all fall down. Rob, the absolute mad lad, took a running jump down into the abyss to land with us here. Sienna went on her way and got through rock bottom with a little help from Bathraz, a cool, freaking awesome lizard guy mercenary with special magic powers and metal arms and legs. A handicap hero, if I must say. Glenn and Len ended up in a forest, helping some villagers take out a beast. He shouldn't have done that, but what we did. It kind of looked like he got poisoned, which was weird, because the special voice did warn him, like, hey, don't do this, and we didn't listen. We didn't even have a choice not to, but that happened. Oh, that's an awesome one. Wow. Sounds awesome. I'm sure it's not that great, but we'll see. Does anyone have anything I could take off right now? I would just switch the armor. I don't need to take anything out. Just take that out. Maybe I do. Alright, no armor has any of those. Walking, which she's not even using. It's not really all that useful in that. I don't know what that's supposed to do. She's not being used. Alright. Nothing has crystals in it right now. If I were to give Rob something... wonder why it has the star. I forget why it does that. I mean, I feel like they don't even really need it. It's been a while. Let's sell our loot. Select all. Oh. Material pack. That's lovely. Let's get some good upgrades for that. Yeah, nothing new. I mean, they don't need it. They're not gonna need it. Oh, hey, it's the mines again. Uh-oh. I don't like that. I better save it, actually. Oh. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, and welcome back to this. I don't even remember what I said anymore. Okay, so. Welcome back. It may or may not have been about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks since you've seen the last episode or whatever, since we saw it happened. We were trying to cross Cortara, and we ended up mostly doing that. We got to a bridge, and then on that bridge, we got stopped by some soldiers. Turns out they're from Tormund, wherever they were headed. Wherever Len is the princess of. She tried to talk to them, and it turns out Mathieu was their officer, so he immediately was like, "Okay, we gotta deal with this." And then freaking Roe showed up. Honorable Roe. We thought he was gonna save our asses, and Glenn got a flashback. From that special voice that said, "Hey, he's not here to help you. Be careful." Turns out he wasn't. He's more concerned with having a war-free world for his daughter, which is fair. But he did it the wrong way, and we had to beat his ass, beat him up. And that's okay, because he started it. But then he blew up the bridge and we all fell down, except for Rob, the absolute mad lad right there. He was still on the bridge and he took a running freaking jump all the way down. Sienna went through rock bottom for her side. Met up with a mercenary named Bathraz, who was freaking awesome. Some kind of, they said a pact, a curse, capital, so some kind of special thing about the world. I don't know, but He was so cool using magic and metal, like metal arms and legs. Dude is like the definition of a handicap hero, if I had to say. But anyway, he helped us out, and then we. You know, I'm sure a woman would be able to say exactly what she did. I can't really put it to words because, like, she like disrespected him, made fun of him. I don't know how to put it. I just know that the thing that she did was very, like, rude. He saved our life by pretending to be on the enemy side. And for that, he was going to give us the amulet that we stole back. But it turned out that he never took it in the first place because Sienna's just that good. And so, her saying no one steals from her that easy apparently triggered this guy because all of a sudden he was not going to help us like he agreed anymore. He made some new rules, which were he's out at that moment. Didn't really make sense. But again, I don't know how to put into words what she did. Because he thought he grabbed an amulet that she had stolen. And she was like, no, you didn't. You never had it in the first place. So I don't know. Because she made a fool out of him, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that was Sienna's route. Then we had Glenn and Len. Glenn was warned not to help these villagers. They were led through the forest by a light, which turned out to take them exactly to the monster that the villagers needed help with. And then it kind of looked like it poisoned him, but maybe he was just really tired, and it told him in no uncertain terms. It literally said, the world is trying to kill you. These monsters were born from the world. Basically, Earth is trying to kill you. Like, what? And then we passed out. And now we're here. Our boy checked 2 amulets for some reason that were still glowing, which meant it could not have been these 2. Most likely it's Glenn and Len. And yeah, now we're here. That's all you missed from the last part where I had the stupid be right back screen covering it. We learned a shield move. We gave this guy attack up and the warrior emblem, and then he got heavy thrust, so he didn't need the warrior emblem anymore. And then we walked into the mines, and I said, oh, the Wygrif mines. Oh. Abandoned mines, huh? You think this is the right way? The Wygrif mines are a vast network. If we follow the rails, we should arrive at another exit. How do you know all this? This part of Cortara belongs to my father. Quite wealthy, aren't we? Planning your next robbery? Forget it. Funny enough, as we just learned, good tie-in, Rob is the son of that lord, and he was taken for his father's rebellion, criticism, whatever you want to say, detraction from the realm, and taken to live in the castle as a ward. Basically, a slave that's not a slave, treated worse than court maids. So he's had a pretty hard life. In a way, he sort of had a mix of Len and Glenn's life. Being stuck in Golgora, or Golga, Golgoda, prison city, and being a princess, but yeah, you know. Close bonus. What? Make some really interesting effect choices sometimes, video games. What do we got here? Ashen Will. This is their weakness is fire, but then why would fire be its weakness? It doesn't even make sense. Whatever. Oh. Well, that actually saves a lot of time. Only when it's going in the right direction. I don't want to exit these mines just to find myself and roll on again. Well, here's a map of the tunnels. There are skulls everywhere. It doesn't look too good. They most likely symbolize collapsed tunnels or unfinished tracks. Oh gosh. Oh, I have to hold it. If I don't hit a switch, we're gonna go right into game over. How do I switch? Oh. I wanna go east, right? Okay, good. We're gonna go east, north, east. Northeast, north. Crap. Alright, well, we're set for now. Just kill the gazer, I guess. How do I kill a gazer? Huh. Alright. More of these guys. Ah, gosh. I don't have anything that hits. Nice. Oh, treasure? What? That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Another light attack. What the heck is that, dude? Can't steal, but nobody had steal. Weakness. Poison, dark, death, doom. What? Nobody has anything. Oh, I could have done like the rest. Crap. Poison. Shield. Life's light. Ah! Chest. What was that, dude? The megaloworm. It's been puncturing holes into Volandis for centuries. It's the cause of the numerous earthquakes. Escaped death by hair's breadth. She. I don't think that's funny. I don't like the way he laughs. I don't like this. I don't like that. Wah. Back on a lorry? Good boss. Key is needed. Come back here? Is that why? Alright, let's try, poison. What? Who are you, Goblin? Oh, Narso to Dryad no Gnargnagim. So I need someone who speaks Goblin. interesting. Does anybody speak Goblin? I don't think so. So... Oh, what the What? Oh, for this first one. Oh my gosh, why did I just do that? Why did you do that? I wonder what happens if you get all the way to the end. Just avoid battling entirely, or... Probably it then, huh? Oh, what's up, bro? Yes, I was on that lorry thing as well. Oh my, nobody ever notices me. My mother was right when she said that I have the charisma of a box fly. Anyway, you need something? How? Bro, like, how did you follow us? And how do I... Oh, okay. Shielded mail. I must be missing stuff, right? Maybe. I don't think I've seen that thing yet. I don't really need anything. They're called the Rainy City for nothing. think we're gonna fight again. Oh, right. Oh shoot, how do I get over here? No. Interesting. Okay, wait a second. How? I must. There's no way I have to pass by those freaking crystals, man. Come on. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, game. No. I need my crystals. No. I see a way down. Had to been from the other side, I guess. Boy. Do I like let him? That makes so much sense. Oh yeah. Never find him. Never. Panadolls. Huh. Did this long, I thought I would have had more stuff in there. Sorry, wait. Yeah. No. Oh yeah, I guess it is. Seems like I missed a cave somewhere too. Sir Victor. I just remembered this path. I've walked this way 100 times. You've been here before. Yes, a long time ago. Magicians were no rarer than mercenaries. I'm an R, as you know. I studied at the University of Nissa. I lived in a village outside the city and walked the way down there to the university every single morning. The road turned right over there. Now, where Nissa once stood, there is nothing but a huge crater left. It is called the Great Chasm. It happened around 500 years ago. Once upon a time, Atlantis was a united land, a neutral state where nobles from all over the world came to study the magical arts. After the fall of the city, however, various lords and ladies claimed the land for themselves. Since then, peace has never really reigned here again. What exactly happened to Nissa? I heard stories of an earthquake. This is one of the theories. It is said that the city, protected by a magical shield, sank in one piece and is still standing at the bottom of this crater. This should be easy to check, shouldn't it? Once again, you have no clue, thief. Climbing down the cliffs is impossible. The dense fog blocks the view and the uncontrollable winds smash every airship against the walls. If that is not enough, mighty wyverns have found their new home in this crater full of miasma. And even that's not the worst. Indeed, Aznadel has built its nest down there. Aznadel the dragon, one of the 7 true kings. He too was attracted by the miasma and has been living down there ever since. He does what dragons do most of their time. He sleeps in a bed of ether. Next time you plan to raid a place, you should at least show some respect and learn some facts. Your ignorance is downright disgusting. Oh, come on, I have had enough of... An arrow? Who goes there? Only a gang of common robbers. So open your pockets and show me your gold. The only metal you'll get from me is the steel of my sword. Sir Toma. Look at that, little Rob. We haven't seen each other in a long time. You know him? A former knight of my father. After the war ended a year ago, he betrayed us. We did not betray anyone. It was your father who could not pay us. The only thing we can be blamed for is that we followed his lies for far too long. Let me guess. After the war reserves were empty, you were promised land as payment, but without a winner, there were no castles to give away. We were lied to and exploited. We were wrong to pay him heed. You do not deserve any payment. You were paid to win the war, not lose it. I see no lie in this. Keep your gold. For all I care, we'll take the lad hostage. Try it. Just another word you won't be able to keep. That's pretty true. You're not walking out of this with us. So you got some secret trick. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Take out your silly little bandit buddy. Just look at yourself and where your greed has driven you. Greed. Greed. Quite the opposite. We did not fight for money or for land. We fought for our homeland and for our lord. We were loyal knights. Your father was unable to pay us, so for many years we fed our families on honor and the hope of victory alone. And we did so proudly. With the end of the war, our hope died. He could not keep his promise. It was not our decision to cast away the oaths we gave your father. No. Your lord father has been strangling our oaths for years by himself. Don't you understand? We needed food to keep our families alive. We cannot live on hope and honor alone. But you apparently seem to be living very well on blackmail, murder, and robbery. Do not speak of honor. You are deaf. And you are dead. Leave him, Rob. For what reason, Sir Victor? Out of mercy. Mercy? Get out of here. I spit on your pity. You will feel my vengeance. Remember that. He's too blinded by pride because they have a point. Oh, so we did make it after all. Wow, okay. A toast to our reunion. For killing. Oh no, what's gonna happen to Arlette? Good point. Finished a quest. Quest did we finish? Oh. Princess, are you well? It's too dangerous. I shouldn't go there. You are the most important person I have. freaking her out. Okay. Women like Sienna are just my type, but unfortunately she doesn't seem to have any interest. Remember, Glenn, it's important to recognize when your attempts are futile. Some men think that by being persistent they are proving their love to the woman, but in reality they are just creepy. Don't be creepy, Glenn. Don't be creepy, Glenn. I feel like I had to press that twice. That's the wrong way. Didn't they go? Okay. Interesting. Who do we want to finish with? If you want to make small talk, you're in the wrong place. But since I'm drunk, I can make an exception. Did you know I own an airship? The Himmelskaiser. And I even have a crew member. We traveled to Vlandis because the Hooge was supposed to be anchored here and our ship needed repairs. I had myself dropped off in Farnsport to earn a little money. Once the repairs were to be done after a couple weeks, once the repairs were done, I don't know how it's. I wish we had better time, and then we could have flown to Tormund on the Himmelskaiser. That would have saved us the trouble. But fortunately, we're now through Cortara in one piece. I just hope this quest is worth the effort, because I have to get back to Farnsport somehow too. What do you mean somehow? Like with the teleport crystals that we have? Is it only for me? Because I'm... Usually my daily life consists only of writing and traveling. Rarely do I get the pleasure of trying out my musical arts. Did you know that when I was a little boy, I was a traveling showman and toured all over Eldrea with a troupe? Even as a child, I had a very deep voice and could delight the audience with it. When my magical talent was recognized, I was sent to the University of Nissa. My master Bartholomew suggested that I devote myself to musical magic. It was a perfect fit for me. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. A bard if I ever saw one. Musical magic? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Just save this. When I left the castle, I wanted to be sure not to make any naive mistakes. I knew my savings wouldn't last forever and I would have to do hard, exhausting work that would push me to my limits. I was prepared for that tough world out there. Or so I thought. But the real problem wasn't doing the hard work. The real problem was finding work to begin with. I say with emphasis, out of character, because the real world has the same problem. Like, work in general? I don't know, man. I don't think it's that easy to find. Especially when you literally have undocumented, illegal immigrants in the country, more or less literally taking jobs. Okay, wait. Hold on, backtrack. Doing work that other people who are documented could be doing, but either don't want to or aren't eligible for. Whether it's because of qualifications physically or academically, it's like, shoot, I remember when I was like 16 applying for jobs. Using those silly, like, job search sites and stuff. You would apply all day, fill out all those applications, and then not hear a single word back. Some places like Kmart had a 30, 60, 90-day whatever reapplication or like reattempt, like a cooldown. And I remember doing it again, and I'm like, this is stupid. What am I going to do? Every 3 months submit an application to Kmart? What is the point? If they didn't want me the first time, they don't want me the third time. Especially when on the thing it says that they're requiring experience. But it's an entry-level cashier job, and it's like, if you know, right, they are going to teach you everything that they need you to know anyway. because they want to be sure that you're doing what they taught you, what you need to be doing. The experience thing, it like doesn't even matter because most of the time their equipment is not the same, the software, etc., etc. Not all places use the same stuff. So sitting there and saying like, oh, to work at Kmart you need 2 years experience as a cashier, but at Butera you need 2 years experience as a cashier. Butera is a local family. I actually don't think it's local. It's a family owned. It's owned by Piggly Wiggly. Whatever. Anyway, the point is, one place has, I mean, bottom of the barrel stuff like this. There, I won't say which, but I worked there, and I mean, they had people coming out every few weeks to fix the machines and stuff. I don't know if you notice at your grocery stores, but they only put up like half of the lanes at a time. Like one day is evens, one day is odds, or whatever they do. Yeah, we had to do it out of necessity because the things just didn't work. And then I'm sure at the other place, I never really looked in detail, but they probably had a lot more up-to-date stuff. And it's like, okay, so 2 years experience with this or 2 years experience with that. It's two completely different training and experience. Like when you, in general, it might sound the same, but when you're using a completely different machine, unless it's literally exactly the same, it's different training. Basically, I don't know, maybe that's just my opinion, but anyway, she has a point. If you want to work, where? Like, where's the default? Where are the, like, top 5 default places that you can go and be like, I need a job and I need it right now. Where can I go? Honestly. I'm sure that other people can probably think of better ones, but in my opinion, I mean, it would be cashier at your freaking local grocery store, or basically cashier anywhere, really, right? It's a lot of them were high school students and stuff looking for summer jobs. Summer jobs are like the stuff that you get so that you can get regular jobs. But summer jobs like being a cashier or what position is working at a park supposed to be? Like management, logistical stuff, clerk. And then like being, even when I was growing up, I heard that you needed a certification to be a babysitter. Where the frick do you get the certification? I still don't know. 2 decades later, I still don't know how people were supposed to be a babysitter with a certification, where you got it. I don't know. But like this is a very valid freaking point even for today's standards. If you need a job, where do you go get it? Where can you get a job today? Right now. Oh, this place is hiring. They're hiring, yeah, but what are the requirements? 2 years experience? In a job that realistically is expected to get people with no experience in anything? Like, there used to be a thing where companies would train you because they were willing to invest that money in you because you were willing to invest your time working for them. Somewhere along the line, we got it in our heads that we need to switch jobs all the time to diversify our skills or some crap. And now, why would anyone train us when they're going to have to look for somebody new in 2 years? Why would any of these companies spend their time on the person when that person is just going to leave for something better? And I dealt with the same thing. 6 months. Yeah, I think I should like ask for a raise or something. Everybody's telling me I should, and like, oh yeah, we'll let you know. You still got some time to work. Don't worry about it. You know, one of those things. We'll call you. Like, okay, cool, I guess. Why am I staying here? Especially when they added on extra duties and responsibilities. I was basically doing the pricing coordinator's work. I don't even know what that's her title. CRT was what they kept saying. Coordinated retail technician. I don't know, whatever. But I was doing her work, literally being there as that job title for some days, and I was still getting minimum wage. She got 2 to 3 times more money than I did per hour. And even when I came to do her job for the whole day, that one day did not get changed into her pay per hour. It was still my minimum wage per hour. And this wasn't like, oh, for a week. No, this was like months and months. So why would you want to work for that company? They don't care about you. They're not trying to help you succeed. They barely want to pay you the minimum that they're legally required to. Why would you want to do anything extra that you have to for them? Anyway, Rob and I almost starved to death. Fortunately, he found a job at the city guard and was able to finance us for a few months. Then a job opened up for me too. See, like that, a job opened up for her too, as in she was trying. Rob was the one who got it first, even though she was probably looking first. Oh my gosh, whatever. Rob was concerned that it might be too dangerous, but we did it anyway. We have had enough of dry bread and watery soup. This was the first instructive lesson for me after I left the castle. Okay. What? As you know, there is a soul in every living being, whether animal, human, monster, or plant. It is developed differently depending on the being. A plant does not have much of it. A monster has a corrupt version. When a living being dies, the soul leaves the body and flows into the maelstrom, a vortex in which all the ether of this world is united. In this whirlpool, the soul dissolves and mixes with other souls. When a living being is born, a new soul forms in the whirlpool of ether and enters the body. It is an eternal cycle. These plants are very special. People here call them white roses because their true name is unknown in Volandes. It's actually called the Weeping Mary. It has a special characteristic in that when it dies, you can see how the soul leaves its body and disappears into thin air. What the Bro. Sounds like a human scream. How terrifying. And quite annoying for many farmers. You seem to have a soft spot for this plant. Your whole garden is full of them. The scream may be disturbing, but their appearance is beautiful. Did you hear that? What was that scream? Ah, princess! Where are you, princess? Ah, let us draw this. Blah, 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 blah. Many people find the soup disgusting, and if it's not prepared properly, they are right. One must remove the muddy taste of the toad by letting it swim alive in clear water. That's nonsense. Are you still drunk? It's the muddy taste that gives the toad soup the right aroma. Mud is nothing more than damp dirt. You don't mean to tell me that dirt carries taste? Hey, I have eaten both variations. Your toad soup lacks any taste. Oh, Santa, have you slept well? Where is she? Who are you talking about? Len. She wasn't in her room. I thought she was out here. Are you talking about the young girl? She left the inn within the first rays of the morning. Seemed to be in a hurry. What? But why would she not wait for us? This can't be true. She does not want to pay us off. I don't believe that. She did not seem particularly stingy. Maybe she realized that you have not earned your reward. After all, she traveled half the way here only with the redhead. Whatever the reason may be, let's follow her. We should catch up with her quickly. Thanks for your hospitality. You're welcome anytime. Please visit us again soon. Why is she named? Why are they both named? Actually. Why did that dude have to give us that speech like he's gonna be important somehow? Or something? Why can't I disappear behind the thing? What is going on? What are we doing? Why are we here? Do we just kill all the things? I don't know about that. Yeah, why not? It's funny how the things get stuck. I wonder if that's on purpose. It says when the flowers die, right? But we killed all the flowers, sorry. It's not where I wanted to go first. Crap. Oh well. Fior Woods. Oh, perfect. Not too close. One more check. Why, oh why, can I come behind this house here? Oh, that's interesting. Can't do anything. Okay. And what is to the right? It's the wrong way. Hey, the flowers are back. Perfect. Now you're got to go upstairs. Plants, monsters, animals, the humans, and the gods. Hyoms terminal that were found in the world and presented in every social class. Back in old times, species other than the Hyoms used to live in their own communities. That was before the War of the Thousand Kingdoms. The small but wise Memorians, for example, founded the Vati culture. The elegant Hyom-like Eves created the Galtina Empire. Nowadays, they all live intermingled, and only rarely can you find villages belonging to only one species. An example of this are the Sova on Hecandria. Of the lizard-like Lizvan, there were once two, those that came from the desert and loved the sun, and those that rarely left the water. One was found in Nabrelia and the other on Miranda. The most exciting species is that of the Gimli. Gimel? Because they're the oldest and have no visual relation in the animal kingdom. While the Thera resemble predatory cats, the Poka resemble pigs, and the Fiora resemble fish, the Gimel resemble jello. Oh, that guy. Their bodies do not have a uniform shape, instead taking on an appearance that the individual creature wills. For short periods of time, they can separate their bodies and join with others of their species. When they do this, they share memories and experiences. The Gimel are so rare that little else is known about them. Whoa. Jelly melding. What is Arlette doing over there like that? Lava. What are you doing? Bro. I'm about to spoil myself. Oh, shoot. I'm about to spoil myself on who the heck Arlette is. I'm about to go look it up after I finish this, because what? That's all you have to say. Bro, this place is weird as crap. But whatever. Whatever. We'll find out next time what the heck is happening. I don't mind leaving the white rose in there, though. There's nothing in that corner. Okay. Well, so we go down, talk about a scream and this and that. We're good. We got it. Next time. Why did Len run off on her own? What is in the Fjord Woods? What new skills will I pick for these people? Who knows? But anyway, like, follow, subscribe if you do all that stuff. And, yeah. We'll see you next time for more Chained Echoes. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Nobody in chat? Cool. Be right back. We fixed all this. Which entails quitting game because I saved already. And then I want to look and see if there's anything that I need to go watch. And put you on break 4. Nope. Nothing new. Fucking Wednesday, there's nothing new. Jesus still doing